just grab the biggest guy strategy and forget about depth because that's not existent.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Blue Jays Today, where we always have something to say about the Toronto Blue Jays. I'm your host, Nicholas Blaylock.
And I'm your host, Adam Peddle. And today, guys, we're going to give you everything with the MLB free agency updates, news, rumors, speculations, all that jazz right here, the most important in this video.
Yeah,
before we get into it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that post notification bell button to stay up to date with everything free agency. All right, so first thing, we just want to get this one out of the way because we literally just finished a live with you guys. So shout out for everyone who came. It was really awesome, really fun. Everyone is so excited about Jose Berrios. Big section. If you want to check out that reaction, it's on our channel, so go watch that. Basically, to sum it up, we really like it.
Yeah, we really like it. 7 years, $131 million, and the Toronto Blue Jays have a stud ace for years to come. We're happy about it. Go check that video out if you want to see more breakdown on that. Speaking about pitchers getting a little bit of the bag, this dude got a higher average annual value than Jose Berrios. Kind of shocking a little bit to some. I think I understand why it happened. The upside is very much there. We're talking about the God of Thunder himself, Thor, Noah Syndergaard, former Toronto Blue Jay, 1 year with the Angels, bro. How you feeling about that?
I think it's great for the Angels. I mean, Angels, here's something funny. They love this, like just grab the biggest guy strategy and forget about depth because that's not existent. But for just the Angels, like, pitching rotation, I mean, like, I guess if that's where if you're leaning into it, like, lean into it harder. Go get someone like Thor. It looks like they want to grab guys that are, like, on short-term deals right now and just really lean into that because they're also been talked about maybe looking into someone like Justin Verlander.
Yeah, absolutely. It has been reported, folks, that those Angels are going to be looking for those shorter-term contracts like a Thor, like a Verlander. Who knows if they can scrap the money together, maybe like even a Max Scherzer. They need high upside guys for right now because they do have a lot of dudes on longer term deals. Throwback to when they signed Anthony Rendon for an exorbitant amount of money. Where has he been? Shohei Ohtani, he's going to need the bag when it does come time to do that. So they need to save a little bit of money for that, and they can't lock themselves down with too many older guys right now on long-term deals. Even though some people were linking Gausman, Ray, I expect some shorter-term deals.
And Stroman, too. Stroman's been rumored as well to be kind of circulating around the LA market. Also, little side note, I saw this, speaking of Stroman, I saw this tweet today. Yankees fans don't like him. He actually just, when someone made a little cover art of him in Yankees pinstripes, he did a gif of like someone in a car laughing and driving off. So don't expect him to be a New York Yankee.
Wow.
So I kind of thought that was hilarious.
Wow,
so.
I do kind of like that. He's still got that Blue Jay blood.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Speaking about other pitchers who did get the bag, this happened a few days ago, so it's a little bit old news, but we haven't been able to speak on it. It's Eduardo Rodriguez getting $77 million from the Detroit Tigers for 5 years. I thought it was a little bit steep, but I do understand why they're doing it. They need a guy to bolster that staff. And I also think, and I want to hear your thoughts on this, the free agency implications and the message that the Detroit Tigers are sending to every other free agent, every other MLB team, they're kind of big, man. It's kind of huge. What do you think Detroit's saying right now by going out and signing a dude like that?
Oh, they're saying we're ready to spend money, baby. Of course. We got $77 million to Erod, who didn't have like the most impressive 2021 year.
It was not very good.
It wasn't very good. But I mean, that being said, he still got upside for sure. And people like Carlos Correa have been like, I think him and the Tigers have been probably the most tied together rumor this entire offseason. And I really do, if I were to put a bet on it, I really do think that's probably going to come true, man. Because Carlos Correa is first of all, they've got the money to give Carlos Correa, who apparently doesn't want whatever the Astros are offering. He wants a lot of money, especially coming off a great year and a platinum glove.
Buddy, it feels like they both want to bang right now, and it's just bound to happen eventually, you know? Everyone's going to come. It's going to be amazing. The orgasms are just going to be fucking orgasmic when it happens,
God.
man.
This is Detroit. What are you guys doing in your clubhouse, man?
Yeah, it's quite a lot. There's going to be rumors coming out after this video. But yeah, Carlos Correa obviously linked to them, and I know that he wants the big juicy bag as well, 300 plus. Detroit's got the money to go out and make that happen, dude. Starling Marte right now, another big bat. He's actually been linked to Carlos Correa's ex-team, the Houston Astros. They've been flirting right now. They maybe want to do a little bit of the banging action at some point. The meetings have been going on. What do you think about that?
I think it's a decent deal. I mean, when you look at the Astros outfield, you know, in the previous year, you just lost George Springer. Michael Brantley, if I'm not mistaken, is coming up. I think he signed a 2-year deal. He's coming up on his last year this year. And then, you know, you got Tucker, who's amazing. Kyle Tucker's absolutely amazing.
Totally.
But then that other spot, it kind of gets a little bit vacant, right? Because you have Yordan Alvarez as a DH there. So, you know, signing someone like Marte might be good because their window's kind of entering that second half. And you kind of want to get maybe a little bit older guys in shorter term deals while you're looking for some young guys to come up. So I'm down for it, honestly. I think it's a great fit.
They want to squeeze value out of this window while they still have it before they need to like get Tucker on long term, get Yordan on long term, get Bregman, like all these other guys on like long term stuff, right? Might as well squeeze some value out while they still can on some older guys like a Marte, and that would definitely like fill the hole a bit about a Carlos Correa bat leaving you behind, you know? That would definitely help in your lineup because Starling Marte, even though he plays defense very well, he runs the base pass like an animal. He's a great bat. He'd be an amazing addition to anyone's rotation. Like starting lineup. So they're definitely linked to him. Another outfielder right now who is not getting talked about, and we really don't understand why at all. He'd be an excellent addition to anyone's team, a 3-hitter on practically any squad, anywhere. It's Byron Buxton, and the Minnesota Twins are right now reluctant to give this dude away. I don't get it. Do you get it?
No. Okay? No. All right. Well, maybe this year you give him one more chance. They've been trying to sign him back. Okay? That's the thing. They've been trying to sign him back, but they're only willing to offer him $73 million guaranteed when he wants 100 plus. And I get it. Like, I would be a little bit reluctant to sign him back when he hasn't been on the field for like the last 3 years.
I understand
That's
it too.
the thing. That's the thing. I get that. But like, if you're gonna trade him, now's the time. If you can't sign him, you're not willing to pay $100 million, just send him off and get some value. Everyone's valuing him.
I 100% agree, right? We were talking about how the Blue Jays showed Jose Berrios how serious they are about him. But there also comes a point where it's like, okay, folks, like it's not working. It's not working right now, and clearly Buxton doesn't want to be with you. He doesn't want a third date.
No.
He wants to go. He wants to explore. He wants to get traded. Maybe hop on free agency. Maybe have a great year with the team, and then they'll look at him and they'll go, "Oh, holy mother of God, we will give you the bag." I don't see Minnesota giving him the bag after this. Like, even if he has an amazing year, because it just doesn't make sense for their window right now. Trade him, get some value, get some prospects. I think that's what they got to do.
Yeah, because if you want $100 million, you're gonna have to be healthy for it. And I don't think that the Twins have seen you healthy in that window.
Totally, dude. This guy is talked about being traded right now, actually to the Toronto Blue Jays. We're gonna be doing a full podcast, kind of giving our whole opinions about this, but did want to touch on it just a little bit. It's Pablo Lopez on the Miami Marlins, our little Marlin guy. He's new. We love him. But he's 25 years old, man. He is a stud pitcher in this league. I think he had a 3.07 ERA last year. The Blue Jays are in conversations with the Marlins right now to potentially get this guy or one of their other starters. He's cheap. What do you think?
I think it's great because, like, he's expected. He hasn't got the arbitration yet, but he's expected something like $2.5 million.
That's nothing.
And then he's got another year, and then he's got another year, and then he's a free agent.
Cheap.
So 3 years of gonna be cheap. And what was it? Yeah, what was his ERA?
It was 3.07 last year.
3.07, and he's not even
25.
And he's not even their ace, right? And we've been talking this whole free agency about like, oh, like maybe we should go get Scherzer, maybe even some people want to buy Ray and Gosman and all these guys, Verlander. It's like those guys are are going to be like 20+ million a year.
Yeah.
If I want to leave my options open for maybe some of the young guys, the bats, and we leave them some money, or even him if he develops into an absolute stud one day, this is a great trade. And I think that we've had a great trade history with the Marlins, as many other teams in this league. Shout out Christian Yelich and Giancarlo Stanton, but I digress.
Any other trade
that's happened. So I think we should definitely go in there and put our best wink offer on the table.
Well, you know what? It would require a lot because the guys that being talked about right now is Alejandro Kirk. He's definitely on the table. It probably costs a little bit more than that too, just because Lopez has so much of a track record already. And I would be upset about giving up an Alejandro Kirk. I would be upset about giving up some high-profile prospects. But at the end of the day, if we're gonna go out and we want to save some money for some other dudes, this is a perfect guy to go out and get. And like, if you did that after extending Berrios, I am loving this pitching rotation for the future, buddy. Berrios, this guy, freaking Manoah. Hopefully Pearson can be somebody. You know, so it's like we're looking really nice. We're looking really young. And automatically, it's like, holy crap, how did the Blue Jays get all of these, like, 20-year-olds who are elite at baseball?
Oh, well, you got to, you know what? And with that being said, you got to trade away Alejandro Kirk. And if that's what it's going to cost, that's what it's going to cost. Gabriel Moreno is tearing it up in the fall league right now. And I absolutely want to give this guy a chance. It could even be this next year.
I think
so. I'm okay with that. And if it doesn't work out, which I'd be shocked, you still got Jansen and McGuire, who, like, let's be honest, and we stole the #1 offense with those guys.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I'm not super butthurt about it, folks. Last but not least, on our rumors, on our news about everything MLB. This has been a while going on, and it's going to continue. It's the Oakland Athletics. They've decided that enough is enough. It's not really working. One season and not making the playoffs. But you know what? I think it's smart. I understand why they're doing it. Their team right now, it feels almost complete. But I do believe that they have recognized that they're not going to be able to make it complete because they just don't have enough money to do that. So Matt Chapman, Matt Olson, both of these guys are getting talked about as getting shipped off. It almost seems assured at this point. Tell me your thoughts on that, man.
Yeah, I think that's what the right move has to be, because look, if you want to play good money ball, you do need to get some good prospects as well, because you need to have good players on cheap deals. And unfortunately, that window is only so long, and who knows how long it's going to be after the CBA agreements. But that's kind of the strategy in baseball for people on with low payrolls, right? And even Sean Manaea has been in the mix too, and they're coming up in a couple of years. They're gonna have to get paid, so rather let them walk, trade them now where you can get the most value. And there's a lot of competition, especially now with Seattle rumors of buying in, Houston being so good, the AL East being incredible. Now is the time to sell the guys, get the most prospects you can, start that window over, start that clock over, and start competing in maybe 5 years.
Well, frankly, if they were to trade all three of those guys, Manaea, Chapman, and Olson, the amount of a farm system that you would get after that, like, you would have like a fucking farm, dude. Like,
you have the best crops in the entire league.
Yes, buddy. Like, you are now considered to be a farmer. We got cattle. We got piggies.
The Oakland farmers.
Absolutely.
Let's just change. I mean, they're trying to relocate. You know what? You can go out in the Midwest and be the Oakland farmers, but it wouldn't be Oakland anymore. The Kentucky farmers.
Yeah, whatever, dude. But like, that would be insane, the amount of prospects that you could haul in if they did decide to do it. However, for a while, they would also be considered the Oakland Tanks because they would freaking suck.
That would be bad.
But folks, that is all of our MLB news and rumors that we have going on right now. Please comment your thoughts down below, what you thought about any of the things that we talked about today. Noah Syndergaard just signed. Who is going to be the next big name to leave the free agency tracker? I want to know. Comment that down below, folks.
And guys, you can check us out on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Anchor, Radio Public, and Breaker. Also, check us out on Instagram, Twitter, and our TikTok. Also, like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy this content, and hit that post notification bell button. This video is brought to you by Monkey Knife Fight. Use code TODAYJs to get up to 100% of your deposit back up to $50, and it helps support our channel. Go bet on things. Maybe you can bet on football. Maybe you can bet on hockey while we're waiting for the baseball season to come back. Also, become a Patreon. It's $3 a month, and you can come onto our show just like all of these guys. So shout out and thank you to all of our current Patreons, and we hope to see you become a Patreon one day.
Thank you so much for watching.
And go Jays, go!